Gucci man LaFleur is breaking his silence on an artist that was formerly associated with his 1017 label, Enchanting, who, as previously reported, did pass away earlier in the day due to overdose related. She was in critical condition and the decision was made to pull the plug of life support off of Enchanting. Rest in peace to her. She was only 26 years of age. Gucci man took to social media and said, "So sad to say rest in peace to such a great young lady, a true star. We all gonna miss you, Chant." And Gucci did post the heartbreak emojis. Gucci's wife, Keisha Kayor, joined the conversation and said, "Damn, Chant, this one shocked me. When I heard the news, I just knew you were going to pull through. I'm so sorry. Rest in heaven. We love you." She asked the public to leave her husband alone. He signs these artists to help them and give them a better life. I wish it wasn't like this, Chant. We love you, baby girl. So what is floating around on the internet is a picture that shows that initial new 1017 regime, and it just shows you a lot of traumatic stuff has happened to a lot of these guys. A couple of these guys, and now this gal, are no longer here with us in the physical. A few of these gentlemen are locked up right now, and a lot of people are pointing the finger at Gucci. What I want to do is be fair to Gucci man right now. You know, one of the things, if you're not familiar with Gucci, I've reported this in the past. He did do one interview about all of this, pointing of the finger at him. He said, "Yo, if I stop if I stop signing these people, who's gonna give artists that look like me, that sound like me, that come from struggles like I did, who's gonna give these type of artists a shot?" And I want to be fair to Gucci in that regard, right? I mean, a lot of conversations gonna go on today. Again, the young lady was not on 1017 currently, but there's gonna be a lot of conversation that happens. And like I said, I think some of it's fair. I think some of it's not fair. What I said in the previous video is what I'll say here. At some point, Gucci is going to have to sit down with somebody and address this, because they're calling it the 1017 curse. And I know he does not want that on his head, right? You know, it cannot be all about just finding the next hot rapper in the hood and just giving them a bag and seeing if they can continue some momentum. There has to be some type of like vetting process, right? I'll give you an example, right? I don't want to make this about myself, but I love Gucci, so I at least be fair to him, right? Like, I'm in the job market right now. I've been pretty vocal about trying to find a very nice position that values my skill set. It's a mess on LinkedIn right now, right? Like, if anybody out there, like y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been through the LinkedIn world, I'm in the LinkedIn streets. I'm connected with people that I used to work with in the past. I'm doing the whole nine. The reason why I bring that up is you talk to anybody. I don't care who you talk to. Have a conversation with somebody out in public. They'll say, "Man, it's a mess out here. Keep your job if you got one. Or it's not the time to be switching jobs. It's a mess out here." And I believe there's a lot of racial components going on with a lot of the positions I'm applying for. At least we ain't even getting shots for a lot of these positions. People's sons are getting, unqualified kids are getting shots before you ever get a look. And you're overqualified, but neither here nor there. I bring that up for a reason. Because times are so hard right now, the job market is so terrible right now, it takes a lot to get a job right now, to upgrade your position, to get a raise, hell. And you would think that it would have to be reflective of the music business, right? Like, some way that has to impact labels. I get it. Streaming numbers are up. I get it. Labels are still generating more and more revenue, but nobody wants to take losses. And I gotta believe there has to be, with all these rappers that are around, right? There has to be some type of vetting process about artists and like keeping them away from certain things and certain vices and making sure your name is not attached to things like this. And that doesn't mean you can't sign whoever you want to sign, but yo, this is a bad thing happening right now. And I don't think he wants that on his name. He got to talk to this at some point. This is a bad look. And an Instagram post is not enough. It is not enough today. Time, love, and support. Let me know your thoughts. Gucci's getting a lot of blame over how things have played out with the new 1017, you just can't avoid these convos, man. You just cannot. Not today. You cannot. I don't think so, at least. And I love Gucci. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is Ferro. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at It's Mr. Ferro.